Hi everyone, welcome back to Britain's Hidden History. This video is just going to be a short demonstration to show how Iolo Morgannwg couldn't have forged the letters for his Coelbren alphabet due to the fact that they are demonstrable on coins, manuscripts and stones within British contexts, Brythonic contexts, which predate him by at least millennia. Iolo's alphabet was discarded along with a lot of his other work due to the accusation that they were forgeries. And not much of an investigation has gone into that that is available for an English speaker. Wilson and Blackett did a great deal of work on the Coelbren alphabet, and they've provided sources which show that Coelbren wasn't started with Iolo. One of them is the Llywelyn Sion manuscript. I can't find it anywhere. If anyone's got access to it, and if you can send it to me, that would be great. But other than that, we have all of the stones, all of the coins. We also have the Nennius manuscript, which can show us that Iolo didn't invent it. Maybe the way he organised them was original to him, but the characters themselves weren't an invention. And the conversation of an alphabet of its type, which harkens to a Levantine or Phrygian origin, is a conversation which goes back. Well, if we go to the English Civil War, there's John Sadler who cited this alphabet, this usage, as a legitimating factor for building a post-monarchical British identity based in Trojan and Hebrew origins. So that predates Iolo by 100 years. Sorry for the ice cream van, by the way. Chris Barber, in his book More Mysterious Wales, demonstrates how there are 55 inscribed stones which are also ogham stones, and ogham is the kind of straight stroke marks you get down the side of some of the stones, which many argue is Irish in origin, but the stones you get in Britain with that are also intermixed with this dog Latin or bad Latin, which itself is intermixed with seemingly another alphabet which many argue is Brythonic in origin. This is due to the fact that the straight stroke ciphers which you get intermixed with these dog Latin stones are characters you don't find in the use in the Roman Empire, basically. And I've demonstrated before on past videos how those ciphers harken back to Mediterranean alphabets. We do have a few examples as well of glyphs which are used in British contexts, which are strictly Greek or Mediterranean, which don't appear in Iolo's alphabet, but do still indicate a cultural crossover between the Levant and Britain, as we'd expect through our history. So yeah, please enjoy the video and let me know what you think. These are the characters used in Iolo's Coelbren that I've been able to identify on the following artefacts. And these are some characters which don't fit into Iolo's Coelbren but do fit into Mediterranean alphabets, and which can also be found on British artefacts. Here are some demonstrations of Coelbren. The characters of which you can see circled in red are ones demonstrable in British artefacts. Artifact 1 is Nennius' script, which was recorded when Nennius was alive in the 850s. The characters you'll see circled in green don't belong strictly in Iolo's Coelbren, but do belong in Mediterranean alphabets which transmit into the west, west of Europe, and are identified as being in use by Celtic cultures. The symbols recorded in, circled in red, do belong in Iolo's Coelbren. Here is a demonstration of the Venetic, Rhaetic, Communic and Lepontic alphabets, which were transmitted through Etruscan, through Phrygia, and can be seen demonstrated in Lemnian as well. And this is the Celtiberian alphabet, which shows that family of alphabets shows up in the Iberian Peninsula as well. And here we have the Bodic stone, which is in the Margam Stone Museum, which I highly recommend going to visit, which shows 3 of the characters within Iolaus Coelbren, which is quite remarkable. The Gretna stone, which is in the same museum, harbours a further 3 of the letters found within Iolaus Coelbren. The R-looking character on the Gretna stone is corroborated by artefacts like the Brimale stone, which was posted on BHH by Byron Duckfield. Thanks very much. And one of the stones in the church at Wareham in Dorset. This is the Yusty stone in Cornwall. This character highlighted is confirmed as being a Phoenician S by Dr. Okasha. And another stone from Devon, the Soughton Down Cross, or Sawton Down Cross, which features what looks like an upside down Arwen at the top there, which does feature in Coelbren. This is the Goria stone, another Devonshire stone, featuring a Hellenistic Egyptian petroglyph of the sun, which does appear in the Etruscan and Lepontic alphabets. The Getuidoc stone, which features another one of the glyphs featured in Coelbren. And here is the Anarevitos coin, found in Kent, dated to 10 to 20 BC, so way before the Claudian invasion, featuring a Coelbren L. And finally, this stone, which is a favourite for people in BHH, which is the Paul, son of Myrig stone, featuring the kind of proto-looking omega symbol, which appears as it does there on the Nennius manuscript. Many thanks for watching, and I hope you found that useful, and I hope that it can demonstrate that there was some form of independent British usage of Mediterranean alphabets as claimed by our histories, and that predate Iolaus' claims by a long way. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I look forward to your comments. Cheers.